Buenos días y alegrías, mi familia. Welcome, welcome, Grand Rising. Welcome to another fucking beautiful day on this beautiful planet. Mm, 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 mm. So I have two messages today, but I'm gonna break it up into two readings. Crazy, wild bupkis. Let's start by giving praise. Hail, Holy Queen, Divine Mother, Ascended Master, Spirit Team, come through me to deliver the messages for the collective. Ancestors. Let me clean this mess up for a reading that I have for a client. We did heal something from a past life of some form of intimacy that we had to surrender, and it all comes down to surrendering. Okay? The surrender part is the acceptance of realizing that the only way you're going to get to where you need to get to is by a higher power. And I don't know if you guys realize, us humans, we were made to worship. We were made to worship in the sense of, I don't know, like giving praise. Like it feels dirty to say it like that, and it feels really fucked up to say it like that. I even have a tomato here on my field. Rotten tomatoes. Because I was like, let me see who's a fucking rotten tomato. You know that shit like they used to throw at people on the stage? Like, who would put tomatoes in their pocket to fucking throw them at people? Like, what? But I'm guessing like that was like once upon a time when food was scarce and they only had like fucking rotten tomatoes, and the people were angry and they were just fucking launching them at people. You know, can you imagine? Can you imagine those times? Thank God I don't live in those times. So fucking wild. How people be wilding out. I do have here, there is a clan. This crowded family. They're cluttered in hell. And these people, they clud together. Cluttering together. Claude. Who the fuck is Claude? Clutter? Claude? Claudius? Klaus? Something CL. CU. CR. Something there. Okay. I do also want to remind the people, because I have the winners here. A long time ago when I did this raffle, of whoever saw the post, write this out, and you guys wrote it out. I have Eva Annie. She gave me her address. I'm missing address for Jackie Kelly and Marina Ski Art. And since we've now hit 400 subscribers, which thank you very much for listening, tuning in, finding out what is the hot topic. Not really the store, but what the fuck you need to do out of getting out of some spell work. Or what is the dealio in the energy field, because this is your spiritual awareness of what the fuck is going on in the ethers. People are trying to change your luck around. They want your luck. And these people are not acknowledging their past hurts, their feelings of trauma, of just nervousness, anxiousness. I'm getting a lot of anxiousness that stems from your root chakra, from the base of it. So this could also be base. Thank you, Lord Lanto, for your protection. This can also be base, like somebody who listens to a lot of bass in their car. So like the fucking subwoofers or whatever. That could be significant for some of you, because I did see an installation of speakers today through my videos of a reel, and which was really cool the way they did it. So they opened the trunk of the car. They put a shit ton of tape along the curvature of the trunk. And then after they put the tape, then they started putting the fiberglass and then the glue to make it hard, to have a mold of it, and then pop it off and then make the mold off of that empty space to put the subwoofer and the whatever, the equalizer, whatever else that they were gonna put, that I thought was fucking wowzers. It looked like it was factory made from the manufacturer of the car. Fucking genius. Brilliant. So that could be significant. These might be car audio people, but they're trying to spin your luck around. You might be letting them because of a certain family, certain crew, certain whatever. But this dream thief that I keep picking up on, they cannot find you in the astral realm anymore, so they can rewrite your story. They can't find you. They can't attach themselves to your eternal embrace of the resurrection flame. And that's Lord Sanada, Lord Jesus Christ, the Son of the Almighty Ones. And I say ones because we're many. That's it. So this dream. Now there is the root chakra. Someone is still trying to bind your root chakra, or I should say again, because it was broken off. So they're trying to reconnect the binding again from your root chakra. So I will send you the red horseman upon your hate, baby. Tonight, vanilla ice, baby. We need to ice these people out, cool them the fuck out, because they're overheated, over-temperatured, over-marked, overbearing, just over it. We're over it. Because they're still trying to do the root work of binding your root chakra, and that's where the anxiety's coming in, of throwing off your stability. Okay? That one keeps... It's like, I keep picking up that's like a malfunction. Like it connects and then connects. You keep breaking it off, family. So whatever it is that you're doing, praying, cleansing, washing, smoking, whatever, the new seed has been planted and it's growing. Look at that. It's literally growing out of your ass. It's a butt. You see it? It's a butt. But sir, no butts. Sorry. Oh, the leaf just fell off. So it looks to me like it's your coccyx. You know what's funny about this? My wife's little sister, she was telling me how she works at security and somebody had put something shoved up their ass like this. Shoved up her ass. And when she went through the metal detectors, it was beeping. So people are hiding shit up in their ass, but they're not really being smart about how you're gonna hide it. Specifically, why the fuck would you be wrapping it in aluminum foil, you fucking idiot? It's a metal detector. Don't you know foil paper is aluminum, which is a form of metal? Even if it's in sheet that looks like paper, do not be fooled. It's metallic. But for some people, just they didn't really pay attention in school, or didn't really go for school like that. Whatever. Okay. So, the decks that I have. Okay, Jackie, Annie, and Marina. You can pick the Ocean Tarot, Oceanic Tarot, the Pagan Cats Tarot, or I have 2 of the Occult Tarot. This is what I use with my demon deck. So if you want me to inscribe it as I have done it on mine, let me know, and I'm more than happy to write it out for you to figure out how to do it, to get a clearer indication. If not, leave it as is. That's cool. That's cool too. I don't care. But we're gonna need a 4th. So since the only person who gave me their address, Eva, Annie, you pick. Pick your tarot decks. Jackie, Marina, pick your deck. Hopefully none of you overlap. If not, there's going to be a 1 to 10. Pick 1 to 10. And then we'll just take it from there. First come, first serve. First come, first serve. So if you write it first and I see it, you get that deck. Okay? Sorry it's taking so long, y'all. I completely forgot about it. My bad. I'm sorry. My bad, I'm sorry. We'll get better with that. Okay? And I like raffles. So, the fourth person. I want to put it in incantation. 11 minutes. Intuition. Something about your intuition. Tell me something you realized that your intuition taught you to catch something. To catch something that's fake or false. Nah, I don't want to give it away for somebody else to fucking entangle you into some crap. Just put it in the comments. God is good. God is good. God is good. All the time. Whoop whoop. Okay. I feel like I want to throw down. Whoa. This message is like all over the place because they're scrambling. These witches, these warlocks, they're scrambling to minimize you, to make you less than, to make you feel like you're nothing. So I'm going to take it to the Witch's Tarot. To make you feel like you're less than, nothing, no one, loser. And they're going back to the very beginning of when you first branched out to make a friend. Yeah, they're trying to cat. Someone's name is Cat. Cut it out. Someone's trying to cut your boundaries. Someone's trying to cut your boundaries. They're trying to cut through your boundaries. Something's burning. Yesterday we did smell some kind of stew. They're burning some type of stew to allure you to eat. So do not eat in your dreams. Do not have sex in your dreams at this time. Because it's a it's a form of interference on the field to distract you away from your path. So what's the yeah, they're trying to block the guardianships. Okay? This is what they're arming an attack. They're trying to arm an attack off of your guardians. To cut you away from your guardians. Okay, what else? Cut you away from your guardians. Yep, of your protection from your physical body. So this is already in the present moment of now. But they can't hit it to the reverse. They're really trying to affect some type of illness. And I'm getting from whatever shit story they used to tell you. Like, never walk outside barefooted. Don't get your head wet. Don't get your head wet and then go inside with the AC. It's something very maternal. Very crap shit. Because they're trying to make you believe that what they're telling you is the truth. They're trying to throw off your belief system because they want you to believe what they tell you every time, all the time. Because I have here, I thought I saw introspection, but it says intensification. Their intensification is not working. To move your protection, it's not working. From the Watchtower of the North, trying to throw you a winter storm, It's not working. So this is like to cool off your heat, which is your flame, your eternal love's flame, your heart. It's not cooling off. I heard sage. So this could be a dark sage that's trying to throw off your stability of your staff. And right now you're in the watchtower of the east. You're in the spring. Look at that yellow. We're in it. We're in the spring. Even if it's summertime, something is blooming at this time. That's what that is. Something is blooming at this time. The blooming I got was that somebody's pregnant. And usually when someone's pregnant, that's like a new life, a new vision, a new counterpart, a new twin flame, a new soulmate. Maybe not twin flame, I would say soulmate. Or soul line. Or soul tribe member. Well, this hat's kind of throwing me off. Okay. What is this stability? What is this winter? What is this intensification? What is this protection? I'm trying to throw you a magic circle. And I was getting this magic circle a lot of like trapping you in a fairy circle. Like of mushrooms. When I see mushrooms, I fucking step on them. I cancel it out and say, no, you, fuck you. No, you, fuck you. That's what I'm telling him. Like, your fairy magic is not wanted here. You're not going to trap me in my own house on my own property. So that's where I'm like, I didn't walk into the forest. You get what I'm saying? I'm not in the forest. I'm not on your territory where I'm going to come into your house and fuck shit up. You're coming to my house and spellbinding my land? No, fuck you. No way, Jose. So do a perimeter check of your surroundings. I take sage out there and I'll do my incantations and pray. I'll be looking like I'm fucking raving out in the fucking outside. Just that's me. The last when we first got this house, I'm not kidding. I must have bought a sage that was like probably this big. Maybe it was bigger. I feel like it was bigger. Like it was a big ass piece of sage, and it was wrapped with like cedar and juniper and like a whole bunch of flowers. And then I saged the entire house, saying my prayers and my incantations. And at that time, the alarm system was just losing its fucking shit. And I'm just kind of like, I don't care. We're clearing this shit out. I did the backyard, did everything. And the firefighters, they came to the house. And I was in full gear. And they saw me. And they got off the truck. And they saw me. And they stopped. They didn't come any closer. And they're like, is everything okay, ma'am? I said, everything is fine. I'm just cleansing the land. Oh, okay, were your alarm systems going off? I said, yeah, I just moved in. Still haven't figured out how to turn it off. Okay, we'll go ahead and put it in the system, blah, blah, blah. And there was 2 guys who got off the truck, and the other 2 were in the truck like this. And when I'm in full gear, I'm just, I have my bandana, I'm protecting my crown. I have my spiritual beads, and I'm like, right? And they looked at me like I was 7 feet tall and like 300 pounds. And they were just like, I remember that I even said, I was like, are you guys okay? Yeah. Okay. All good here. Okay. I can't help it. My ancestors will be around me and they'll scare the crap out of you. So, better come correct. Because it ain't gonna be me. that's gonna fight you. Ain't gonna be me. My words can summon some spirits, so I wouldn't test the waters. But some people like to. Anyways, your stability, the reason your stability, they can't throw it off, is that you continue to sing. 4334, which is also attached to moon magic. Let it be. Sing your pain away. Let it be from your heart. Because when you do, right, what did we say? Little birdie who sings, broken wings. Now, when you sing the treachery away. And they can't mess with your stability. And don't you think it's funny how it's just through a song? What do you think harmony is? What do you think heaven is? And these people that are trying to come to you for your winter, throw you some fucking ice storm or whatever. Yeah, from the north. So this could be a white person. Because they're white up in the north. They're trying to throw off your connection to your ancestors. Of birds of a feather that flock together, 1111, always together in this weather. We will feather the weather. Ancestors, birds. So even if I'm not attached to my ancestors, or I don't hear anything, I don't see anything, it doesn't mean nobody's here. That just means I walk with what they have taught me. So I become an ancestor. And that's where people are kind of like, I'm an ancestor. This is not the first time I've been in this life. Not my soul. I've been here several fucking times. Matter of fact, I even heard it the other day. Some spirit told me, 7. You've been here 7 times. I was like, what? What? This intensification of them doing a ritual on you, or at the ritual spell casting place. Look, you can even see the guy's face. You see the guy's face? You see him? All pissed off, didn't know what to do. See his face right here? This little effort right here? Pissed off because they can't sign this spirit entity to you. And this is 22. This is 22. 222. This is a dirty contract of soul swapping destinies to own you with a form of santeria. So this is definitely a fucking santero, and I was getting a guy. So this short fat fucker, because that's how I see him. I see him as a short fat fucker. Still trying to bind a contract to you. This not working. To throw off your protection. It's not working. Off of your body. Especially your body, which is your temple. This is Cancer energy. This could be from family who made you cry, laughed at you, and didn't feel you. So the fullness of your heart comes from that. When you sing from pain, it comes from when they tortured you, when they made you feel like shit. That didn't love you, didn't support you. It was all fucking lies. And you're picking up on that. Because that's 5th house, that's 8th house. That's you taking risks and leaving the house and saying fuck it, realizing that you were living in hell and didn't even know it until you moved away. And sharing values of feelings and of sexuality. And that's where your ass is. That's where the root chakra is. So no. This person, it's even at the 5 o'clock hour. This person was really trying to hone in on your ass. Like really make you theirs. This protection, throwing off your guardianship of the demons trying to come back in. I heard nuzzle their way back into you. The demons have left and they no longer control you. They don't control you, collective. So whatever it is that they're saying or doing or they think they are doing, no. This could be all mental for you at this time because we're not in a retrograde of speaking anymore. Mercury is done. The 815 we had 71, so that was learning who's toxic in your circle. And you're like, fuck you, fuck off, get out. Then yesterday we had 57. This is learning the Christ. This is also learning who was using you sexually. Yeah, man. A lot of people are waking up to the bullshit because there's a lot of Schumann resonance being cleared right now. Look at that, 57. Oh no, you'll be able to see that. See it? Can you see it? A little bit. But it's cleared up big time. And they can't stand it because now everybody's seeing them for the fucking bully that they are. The bully that they are. Yeah, I hear it too. You hear it? Like someone's crying. But it doesn't sound like an actual person. It sounds like a dog. Is there anything else we need to know? I feel like I need to fix these. No, leave them as is. What's the storyline here? It's all about your prosperity. You have a contract of prosperity. You are a high priestess in your life of many lifetimes. And you're responsible for the words that you say and the words that you do. You don't just come at people for no fucking reason. You come in with intention. So this is why your wand is very strong. Your cutoff game is very strong. Your walking away, because that's fire. Walking away is very strong. And they don't understand that about you because you came from the same household as these people, whereas they can't. They believe the bullshit that they were telling them. Versus you, collective, you think outside the box. You think differently than everybody else would have. What's this truth about the East Tower? Yeah, this was a friend of Once Upon a Time. This was one of your friends. Maybe you consider them a friend. They were trying to activate, once upon a time, your first love. What happened with that girl or that guy, whoever? What happened? Why didn't you end up with that person? Or they think you're tainted, right? Because what do I tell you guys? I'm like, never trust a J. Never trust a J. It's not even Yeshua's real name. It doesn't even start with a J. It starts with a Y. This is why I say, never trust a J. And so people think, oh, you must have been tarnished by a J or whatever. Actually, not. Not even. I wouldn't even say dated. I wouldn't say dated. It was a one-night mishap, and I would never do it again. I think that was the first time I learned that lesson. Was never sleep with a coworker. Never sleep with a coworker. I did it one time, and never did it again. Because she turned fucking Fatal Attraction on me. And she turned Fatal Attraction on me, and then she started saying rumors about me. And I thought it was really fucking weird because when she came to my house, uninvited, just showed up. I had just got off work and I was taking a shower and she was in my room and I was like pretty much naked. And so I was not about to go to my room in a towel. So I got pissed off because I had to put on my dirty clothes back on because this chick was in my room because my mother let her in. Didn't ask me. She was like, oh yeah, come on in, blah, 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 whatever. And I'm like, what are you doing here? And she's like, what do you mean? I really wanted to see you and I don't know what. And I was like, you have a boyfriend. I have a girlfriend. Well, technically at that time we had broken up. That same day we broke up. Well, because with that chick, it was always the same bullshit. It was like, we would break up, get back, break up, get back, break up, get back, just so she could go off and fuck around. And I didn't know that until later down the line. Because I don't do that shit. I don't fucking play games. You're in it. I'm in it. I'm in it. That's it. But, whatever. I learned that the hard way. And then she was like, what did she say? I can't. She was like, well, I there was a connection between us, and I was like, did you tell your boyfriend that? Why would I tell my boyfriend that? I was like, because you're with a guy. You have a boyfriend, dude. I don't. I'm not. Well, no, at the time I was telling her that I was, so that she would feel bad and get out. But she wasn't getting it. So I walked her outside and I was like, look, you, and then, like I said, the J name. I'm not going to say the J name, but I was like, look, you need to understand, it was what it was. It was a one-time thing, I said, and you're not leaving your boyfriend. I'm not going to leave my girlfriend. And you just wanted to see what it was. Now you know, and that's it. It's over. Woo, man. She did not like that shit. She fucking told me, you're the fucking worst. You're just like every other guy, and I don't know what the fuck, and blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, damn, she's right. She was right. And I was like, okay. And she took off, right? Then, like, there was like a couple of days later that went down the line at work. And this I was working at a Best Buy, and the security guy, his name was Mike, big fucking guy, all like clean cut, kind of like Happy Gilmore, the guy that torments his grandmother, like that, but the first version. He comes up to me, he's like, hey Connie, what happened with such and such? I was like, don't worry about it, Mike. Just stupid shit. No. Chicks. And he's like, yeah, stupid bitches. That's what he said. And I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. I just ate in my Subway, whatever. And then, no, I think he said something like, well, you know, she's saying some shit about you. And I was like, yeah, okay. I just figured she was talking about what she told me, that I was a piece of shit and I was just like guys and blah, 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 fucking around, whatever. Okay. Well, it turns out one of my friends at the job was telling me, she's like, no, she's saying a lot more other shit. And I was like, well, what is she saying? That I could never be with girls, and being with girls is gross, and why would anybody do that, and I don't know what. And I was like, oh, really? She said that? Interesting. So, as I was eating, and Mike was at the table, she walks in, and I'm eating my sandwich, and she's like, ugh, I can't fucking, and then did she come in with somebody else? No, it was just her. She's like, I can't fucking eat here, and I don't know what, and blah, blah, blah. I finished chewing. I said, Jessica. Wow, damn. I said, hey, I'm having a change of heart. I'm feeling really bad about what I did, and I want to see if maybe we can try this again. What do you say? Dude, it was like I turned the lights on her head and turned it back to little hearts in her eyes. Oh my God, I was thinking that maybe we can move in together, or I don't think she said move in together, but I'm just being dramatic. Really? Oh my God, I would love that if we could get together. And then Mike was like, he spits his food out. He was like, what? But I thought you said that. Yep. And I was like, oh, no, I changed my mind. Never mind. No, I just remembered. No. And just like that. You're a fucking bitch. I don't know what the fuck. And she walked out of the room, and I was like, see? No. And Mike spit out, he's like, I fucking knew she was lying. I fucking knew it, but I just couldn't figure it out because you're a hard person to read. I said, Mike, I don't be airing out my fucking laundry, dude. I don't be airing out my dirty laundry. That was obviously a mistake. It was obviously a mistake. And he was like, damn, she was that bad? I was like, no, that's not what I said, dude. It was just too much. Like, going from hot to cold to cold to hot to hot to cold, that I was just like, well, who the fuck understands you? Do you want to be with me or do you not want to be with me? Right? But then people would be like, well, you kind of started that shit. I didn't. Because when she asked me for a ride home, I was like, okay. When we got into the car, you know what she said? I don't want to go home. Take me to your house. So you tell me who initiated what. So I don't know why we're talking about this, but it feels like there's a story like that in between of what the fuck actually happened. And maybe it was with a Jessica, maybe it wasn't. In my case it was, but I didn't hold any other Jessicas to her standard. Not on the contrary. After that encounter, I forgot about her. No offense. Because my life didn't revolve around her and what was happening to her. I was living my life as she was living her life. It doesn't mean it was disrespectful. Not at all. People part ways. And you live your life and they live their life. And it's not your fault what happens to them in their life because they are creating it. After she told me what she told me, I never slept with another coworker again. Never. Even though there was plenty of opportunities, I didn't. Because shit went sour real quick. In 2 days. And then to be at the place that I work at where I'm trying to fucking get money, like, no. Nope. Shit, that was like, what, 2000? That was like my second job, I think. Out of high school. It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. But that's the way it is. That's the way it is. You're going to have your story on your life, of your perspective about what happened. She's going to have her perspective. And in the whole situation of the scenario of the shit show, did you learn your lesson? I never slept with another coworker ever again. I don't know what she learned from it. Because like I said, we never talked again. No, that's a lie. We did talk. I saw her when I used to sell cars. And she walked in with another guy, and she was very nice and sweet, and like nothing happened. She even told me like how in those times like everything was all fucked up because a lot of things were happening, not just to her, not just in her relationship with her boyfriend, but like also with her family and all the things that were happening there with her family, and there was a lot of chaos in her family unit as well with her boyfriend. So she had like no peace of mind or no safe space to talk about it. And she told me that, and I was like, I get it. I understand. You had no one you could rely on to where you could totally open up. Because I think she was the oldest in her family. Maybe the second. But she was having problems too, and I was like, I don't blame you. And I don't hate her. And if I were to see her today, I'd be like, hey, what's up? And probably have a Coke with her. But that's why you have to learn from the situations that you encounter. Because if you don't, you're going to keep repeating them. And so if you're the type of person that sleeps with people at the job, and then you keep wondering why shit keeps popping off, or why you always, or why you always have to pick up and find a new one, damn. Okay. So somebody I wouldn't say my collective. No, maybe. Somebody in my collective might have figured out not to be sleeping with people at the job. I feel you. Do I have any? I don't have any shadow cards here. That's good. So it doesn't go that. It doesn't go that deep. It's just like shallow water type of shit. So somebody's pregnant. That means you might have slept with somebody at your job. You got her pregnant. And now it's like, what the fuck do I do? What the fuck do I do? Maybe her name's Jessica. I don't know. Maybe. And they get a bad rap, man. But, they do have double S's in their name. That's double shadow. So you can only imagine. No! Why are you chewing that? Ay, niña. With so many toys, you have to be chewing up my boxes, right? You little turd. I see you. Let me see. What's the shadow in this? Well, there's not a shadow. More like, what's his dirty contract? Thank you. It's a warning on the field that somebody is going down the wrong path of bullying, of making fun of people, specifically a letter H or I or R. This could be to you, letter R. This is a warning on the field. A warning on the field. This could be coming from your family on the other side. Uh-oh. What you don't see coming, something distant is on the horizon. And this looks like mental illness to me. Or this is probably why you're distant, or why people are distant with you. That the more and more times that you create distance, because look, it's like distance. The more and more that you create distance, the further and further away you are no longer going to create a closeness between people or between family members. And I'm hearing it. They're all gonna laugh at you, right? Because that's how Carrie was tormented by her own mother. Ooh, this could be a message from your mother from the great beyond. Letter R, letter F. Oh shit. Yeah, look, Ma. This is coming from your mother. She's been reading your heart. And you're not changing. You're not changing. You keep doing the same thing. You keep repeating the same pattern when you're meeting a new friend. And then, you take them out to breakfast, because why? Because you showed her your old face. Oh. But this puts people in a dirty contract with you so that you can release them or move on. It's like you're always jumping ship, and I'm hearing sailor. A dirty sailor. Because then I heard about the sailor that happened here in Portsmouth that got killed from Texas. There was another story on it. Oh shit. What is that? 1, 2, 3. Yep. There is no unity within you. So this is why you can't find a soulmate. Or you can't find somebody that matches your energy. Because you're always about yourself. You're very selfish. This is a very masculine approach. So even if you're a feminine, you're very masculine. If you're masculine, you're very, very masculine. I would say like fucking machismo type of shit. Like your shit don't stink. And girls should worship the ground you walk on. Like, bitch, shut the fuck up. But you have not come to terms with your grief. So if this mother who's distant, right? She's from the great beyond. She's on the other side. She's telling you. You're in a toxic cycle. You're the cycle. He keeps doing this cycle. Not calling you a cycle per se, but it kind of rhymes with cycle. And you're constantly recycling the same fucking deed. Maybe somebody's name is Dee Dee or it starts with the letter D. What is this selfishness? Oh, there's an evil spirit on you. Has made you his bitch. So that's why the masculine spirit, I say. On the feminines. Or even on the guys. This could be why, that's how I was picking up a lot of gay guys. This is why women are masculine or why men are gay. But why masculine? When they look for a feminine, yeah, they could be a feminine guy. Oh, okay. What's with the evil spirit? Could be a Pisces. This Pisces doesn't want to be known. Or doesn't want to admit to it. Man. Or maybe he has like a side business. That this is where he does all this stuff. Right? So it's not really at his main location job, but it's his side hustle. Where he meets other women. Yikes. So, if he keeps doing this, it's because he doesn't feel supported. He doesn't feel loved within his own family unit. This is why he keeps doing that. So maybe like his wife, his girlfriend, whoever. Maybe they laugh at him, they cry at him. They make him feel some type of way because this is what he is. And I'm feeling very narcissist. I'm feeling very covert narcissist. Like nobody knows. Because look, it's like hidden. It's hidden. Nobody knows. I don't know about that nobody knows. Let me see. He's looking for guidance about this evil spirit. Trying to find some form of healing about it. But it feels very like shut the fuck up. You see that? It feels very shut the fuck up. Yeah, see, there's a compromise. And the compromise is in the reverse. It feels very shut the fuck up. Look at that. But there's a third card here. Oh, controlled. Controlled compromise. And the compromise in the reverse. Yep. Messing with people's minds. A form of conditioning. You knew what this was? You knew what this was? Why are you playing? You're married. I'm married. What the fuck? I'm feeling that big time, dude. And it's pissing this chick the fuck off. Like, but this chick, if this chick, he slept with this one's got the evil spirit on her. And he has the evil spirit on him. So it's all hell because look, rebirth, what are they giving birth to? It's in the reverse. What the fuck is she pregnant with? That's what I want to know. Yeah, because look, now the fucking phrase that pays is, well, you got to let go of it. You got to give it away. You got to get rid of it. Get rid of it. Look, you see, black waters, like there's something off. Something's there. Something creepy. I don't care. Someone fucked a demon. Someone fucked a demon. Fuck. Okay. So he needs some guidance on this male spirit. I'm seeing the letter R-I-T and I'm hearing Rita. Somebody needs some guidance on how to get rid of this male spirit. It's unsuccessful. They're not going to be able to break you off of it. And because, look, I'm seeing the number 36. 36. That is, you got to ask the Holy Spirit. Not some fucking curandero, some fucking dedo. Not some fucking santeria person or, what's the other? I'm hearing Yubare. I might be saying that wrong, no disrespect. You need to take it to the higher powers because you're not going to have any success rate on removing this evil spirit. This is exorcism to me. This is another fucking exorcism, like we said yesterday. We're 50 minutes. This is supposed to be a short read. Shit. Okay, let me see. Something is slowing down. Someone's health is slowing down because of guilt. But you're refusing your guilt. So this is why you're not getting out of it. This is why it's a very slow recovery. Very Knight of Pentacles. Very Knight of Pentacles. Very fucking slow. Because of your participation. So this is you not taking accountability. Saying, oh, she got pregnant by herself. What? No. I don't think so. I don't think so. You need to admit the guilt that you have participated in. Because this is why your health is being affected. 48, right? This is what dreams are made of? Or this is because of money? Of your side hustle. And your side hustle comes with hoochie mama skanks. Damn. Fuck. Who else is doing this shit? I mean, I don't think it's just the Pisces. What's this? 11th house. This is a house of friendship, groups, and social activities where we are involved. It covers teams, friends, groups, society, technology, projects, and social media, as well as originality, eccentrically, social justice, rebellion, and humanitarianism. This is how you connect. This is how you connect to people? No, hombre. You show them your Wang. Dr. Wang. Paging Dr. Wang. Yeah, this is a third party. Triangulation. This is not easy. This is not tempered. This is lazy intelligence. This is self-comforting yourself. Oh my god, this is privilege and attitude all in the reverse, dude. This is that 0-2 perimeter. This is how this person relates to one another. This is like some demonology or dark side. Like, this is what married couples do. Like, and they have like Sanchas and Sanchos, and this is the house of partnerships. Here is where we can see the personal relationship that involves commitment or cooperation of some sort, marriage, spiritual union, agreements, societies, and business partnerships. This person pretends to, I relate to you, I understand what's happening to you. This person could be a Libra, or Libra and Venus. What's this? Aquarius and Uranus or Neptune. This could be a Libra or an Aquarius. Somebody could be in the District of Columbia. Talking about I relate and I connect. Shut up, liars. This is why you always have to change jobs, right? Dang. Let's see, I was getting very masculine. What's his masculine? He uses these women as muses to inspire him. Ha! I literally got like R. Kelly. Shit. This feminine, I saw supply and it says support. I have faith that the universe is guiding me towards what is best for me, but it's in the reverse. She's looking for people to support her. To support her work. You work out, heel, keep it up. Something really weird about that. This is a green witch. It's a green witch. Because then I have green words over here. Green witch is just somebody who's greedy, jealousy. Just think of like green eyes. What does green eye come with? Greed, jealousy, envy. I would say manipulation. The green-eyed devil. Devil bitch. Even the turtle's green. Slow moving. Just to get their rocks off. Let's see what's his green. It's about love. It's like jumping from frog to frog, kissing all these frogs until you find a prince. Or one that's got the money. Dang. I'm gonna leave it there, y'all. Angels, what's the message that they need to know? I got 2. 7 of Michael. There is a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review other details. And I'm hearing like rehab, rehabilitation. Get some help. You need some help. And especially it's how you talk. Blue. It's how you communicate. 2 of Michael. It will all be better if you just make a decision. Overanalyzing the problem. Find a compromise. That's number 2. Second time, compromise. If this person doesn't like to compromise because their control factor is they, say, when, how, where. Someone's name could be with the letter C. C-U. I heard C-R, C-L. I don't know if those are like someone's initials. But they have like a lot of piercings on their ears. I'm seeing a lot of piercings on their ears. Let's end it with a shaman message. Galactic mushroom, the divine matrix. That doesn't look good at all. You know what it looks like, number 24? It looks like this person is always trying to find room and squash herself in the next room. Because look at the tip. It looks like a nipple, dude. With the guy's face on it. Like, mama. No, this dude. Should I get the book? Do I have the book? Nope. I don't have the book. I know I have the book. I just don't know where the fuck it is. Give me one more. One more. And the reverse. The winter's dream. Gestation. Jesh. Somebody's name with the letter Jess. J. Jess or G. Guess. Jester. Gestation period. So somebody's pregnant. Somebody's pregnant, dude. That's confirmation. There's 2 G's on the field here. Galactic and gestation. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time by saying this. Someone's got a tongue piercing that they haven't healed from, or they just got it. Who's this guy? Let's get some fucking names on this guy. Who's this guy? He's wanted for counterintelligence, substitute teacher, also wanted for the following crimes. Assigning 67 algebra problems, could be born 67. If it's an English class. You see what I'm saying? Something's up. Assigning 200 pages of David Copperfield. If it's a math class, David Copperfield, maybe they like musician. This person talks funny, dude. They could be bilingual. Yeah, they could be bilingual. Impersonating a Magon, naming your regular teacher. I don't know what the fuck that means. What's this person's name? Bruce the Moose. And I did hear goose. This guy could be a hunter. 1942. Bruce. Morgan. This little fucking monkey. Playing with people. Like, yeah, look. Playing with people, dude. Entangling them. Trapping them. Binding them. Oh my god. What the fuck? This is this guy, dude. Yeah, he's a hunter. He's an alien. He might be an illegal alien. Yeah. Because I heard someone say something on Instagram that said something like, let's give the illegal aliens a time period, right? That if they catch a predator, a sexual predator, we'll give them their papers within 10 days. Like that. So it would be alien versus predator. I was laughing my ass off. It's fucked up, but it's kind of funny. Kern Owl. This is a person who pops their fucking lid off. The other day when I was sitting here at the desk, all of a sudden the top part of my fucking Yeti cup just popped off, and I was like, oh, someone's lid pops off. So this is a person who doesn't have a filter, says whatever, and then claims in the name of, I'm just telling the truth, I'm just telling how it is. But you don't have to be a punk ass bitch when you're saying it. Like, a lot of the kids now think that that's, I'm just being brutally honest. No, you're being an asshole on purpose. Something should be left unsaid that don't need to be said. Yes, we know he's a dick. I'm pretty sure he knows that if his name is Bill. I've got here Dale the snail. Whoa, Dale, you got busted. Dale. And this guy's a motorhead. Get your motor running. Da-da-da. Get on the highway. Looking for adventure. Maybe that's what he hunts for. Another female. Like a fawn. Another Bambi, big-eyed doe. Dumbass. Shit. Someone to give me head. Damn, that's why the head popped off. Oh my god, that's why this guy's got something on his head. He's poking his third eye. This guy has like a fucking crown on his head. Hey, dude. Who's this chick? Who's this chick? Messed around with a Carl. The only thing more stable than our customer is the food. Someone's on the menu. Chopping. This bitch be chopping at some guy. So I feel like you met your match, dude. Someone met their matchmaker. Someone's name is Connor or Connoisseur. They have the best life. Like, oh look, it's a dog, so it's definitely a bitch. With some big ass teeth. Oh shit! Oh shit, bitch! Sounds like you met your match for sure. Yeah, Porter. Is your last name Porter? And I heard Kim Cattrall. Someone's name is Porter. I think I knew a Kim Porter. Moldy Molly. Oh, she likes that bread. That's why that's that green. Bella? Is your name Isabella? She be on the phone calling you. Where are you? What are you doing? Huh? This guy don't like that shit. Yeah, look, he likes fine dining because they're eating snails. So he like woos them to, you know, get something out of it. And the shit went sour. Yeah, look, Smackdonald's. Complain our employees talk back. Ooh, this bitch talks back. There's a food fight. Lexa. Ooh, oh yeah. You met your match, dude. You fucked around and found out, and you found the one that's not gonna fucking... She's not gonna hold her tongue. She's going to fight back. She's going to eat your ass up. She's gonna find a way out. She's gonna talk to somebody. She's not afraid to go down without a fight. She has taken too many hits from her bread. Oh, shit. I feel like this chick, it happens to her a lot. Or she does the same thing like you do. Right? She might be trapping men and you might be trapping women. So somebody met their match. Oh shit. Maybe that's why they went to this fucking Santeria person or hoodoo. What was it for? Yeah. Santeria. Block, no ties. Somebody was trying to cry their way back to like this lady, which feels like the other way around, like the storyline, which is crazy. And I just heard foolish games. Someone was fooling you. Oh, no. So she might have planned this pregnancy on purpose. Ooh, and then be all like, I don't want to be with you anymore. And then this guy's just like head over heels for the girl. Like it totally flopped him on the ass, which never happened like that before. Like something flipped. The script flipped and this guy was like, wait, what? So now this guy wants like consent or wants to come back, like with some type of sneak attack or like trying to come back with some money, like to convince her. And she's like, no, I don't want you. I got what I wanted. Yep, because she's going to hit you with a double whammy. Oh, shit. I don't know what the fuck that means. But Pisces is definitely looking at me. She knows about some fucking death spells. She knows about it. Oh, man. This story feels like it's going deeper, but we're not going to dive that deep. We're going to end it there. So much love, people. If you're in the situation, stop lying. Stop lying. Stop lying. Stop lying to yourself. And break the cycle. Break the pattern. I don't know if... Oh, that's what it is. You need to grow the fuck up. You need to be mature. You need to be mature about the things that you're doing and whose legs you're opening up. And what did you think was going to happen when you did what you did without a condom? What did you think was going to happen? You were going to shoot blanks? You're believing some fucking illusion of beyond perception. Nope. And you planted the seed and it's growing. So it looks like it's time to grow up. It's time to be mature. Take responsibilities. Or next time, have a fucking moral conduct and don't be doing those things. Take it or leave it. That's my advice on this situation with much love and light. Just don't do this anymore. Learn from the lesson. Y'all could be a Cancer. This could be a water sign. I did see Pisces. I didn't see any Scorpio. Maybe there's a Scorpio. It's water signs, so could be. All right, y'all. Take care. Yeah, look, because this guy's popping popcorn like it's a fucking movie, dude. Like this is his reality TV show, but now the TV has flipped on you, and now you're in it. You're in the shit show. Review all the paperwork. I heard. Review the paperwork. I don't know. Maybe get a DNA testing. That's what I would do. But that's just me. Take care, y'all. As always, discernment, disclaimer. This is just for entertainment purposes only. Believe it, don't believe it. You don't have to. Take the pieces that resonate with you. Don't make it fit if it don't. My name is Connie. I am La Supra Cobra to deliver the message for you from beyond the veil, beyond the realm of clarity, because these people don't live in Clarityville. So with much love and light. Adios.